What else? Well, we've got a new trackpad for notebooks. We've got a gorgeous, large, multi-touch glass trackpad that we've been working on for a long time that's about to see the light of day in our new notebooks. It's 39% larger tracking area than we've ever had before. It's multi-touch for gestures. It's glass for silky smooth travel. And we've optimized the coefficient of friction on the glass, so it's just really beautiful. Now you could say, where's the button? Well, the entire trackpad is the button now. So if you've ever had to search for the button, you no longer have to search for the button. The whole trackpad's the button. It gives you more area on the trackpad, and it keeps you from hunting for that button. You can get multi-buttons via software. So if you're a Windows user coming from Windows and you like that right-click button, no problem. Just turn it on in Preferences, and you've got it. And we've added some new four-finger gestures that are really nice. So let me run through some of the gestures that we've shipped on prior notebooks and show you the new ones we've added. Of course, we have one-finger gestures. And we have some nice two-finger gestures. And we have some nice three-finger gestures. And we've added some four-finger gestures now. So expose, a great way to get in and out of expose. And a great way to get to app switching almost instantly. So pretty nice. Pretty nice. So a multi-touch glass trackpad, a new trackpad for notebooks. So let's take these technologies and more and make some notebooks. Today we're introducing our new MacBook Pro. So some of you are familiar with our current MacBook Pro. As Johnny pointed out, it is the best in class in the industry. This is what most pros in a lot of fields aspire to. And today we're going to replace it with this. Again, from that to that. And it's gorgeous. Full glass, instant on LED displays. You can see how thin the display is. All the connectors on one side. It's just gorgeous. So, precision aluminum unibody enclosure, LED backlit display, next generation graphics, a multi-touch glass trackpad, a mini DisplayPort connector, and we'll talk about this. We're putting this on all our new products now, and it's an environmentally responsible product. So let's take a look at each of these. Now, we have a lot more innovation that we're not going to talk about today, things we've invented over the years. Backlit keyboards, built-in eyesight cameras and microphones, stereo speakers, the magnetic latch to get rid of all of the latching mechanisms and stuff, sudden motion sensor on disk drives so when they fall, it parks the head. We invented that, have all the patents for it. So a lot of innovations in here that we don't even have time to talk about, but we're going to focus just on these things today. So precision unibody enclosure. This is what the unibody looks like. Again, it's exceptionally beautiful on the outside, but also on the inside. And as you can see, the unibody saves us half the parts, half the major structural parts by going to this unibody. And it's a much more rigid, strong construction that we get. So we're really happy about this. And as a matter of fact, I'd like you to see it. It's so cool. So if we could get the lights up, I'd like to actually pass one of these around from one side of the aisles to the other so you can just see how beautiful and how high-tech this is. We need them back, too. So. Teams of hundreds of people have worked on this for many, many, many months to figure out how to design these things and how to manufacture them economically. This is a tour de force of engineering. All right, let's move them on through. All right, come on in the back. You guys are a little slow. Let's move them on through. All right, we got them all? All right, time's up. You can see them later. Thank you. So, let's get the lights back down. All right. Precision unibody enclosure. You're the first to get your hands on one. Next generation graphics. We've got the GeForce 9400 built into the new MacBook Pro. But even that wasn't the best we could do. We've added to that a new chip out of NVIDIA, the GeForce 9600M GT. The 9600M GT is the state-of-the-art in mobile graphics. This is a real screamer. It's got 32 parallel graphics cores, 120 gigaflops, and up to 512 megabytes of video memory. So we've decided to include both of them in the new MacBook Pro. And our architecture looks like this, with the 9400 as the chipset and graphics if you choose. Or if you choose, you can switch over to the 9600M GT for graphics to get the ultimate performance you can get out of a notebook. And if you're using the 9400M, you get 5 hours of battery life. If you want to go into turbo mode and use the fastest graphics, you get 4 hours of battery life. You get to pick. So we're really pleased with the graphics in the new MacBook Pro. Gorgeous glass trackpad built right in. And let's take a look at the peripherals. Slot load SuperDrive. And then on the other side, MagSafe connector for power. Gigabit Ethernet built in. FireWire 800. You can get to FireWire 400 with just a cable if you choose. Dual USB 2 connectors. Here's our new mini display port. This is what we're going to for all video out on all of our products. It's pretty outstanding. We'll come back and talk to it in a minute. Audio in and out, both analog and optical digital. An express card 34 slot. And we've moved the battery indicator to the side of the product, so if you want to find out how much battery you have left, you don't have to turn your product upside down. So let's come back to this mini display port. This is what we've used on the prior MacBook Pros.